What if you could command an entire army of wolves, empower them with Spirit Walker tools, and let your minions tear through maps while you stay safe? That is exactly what Wild Protector Spirit Walker does. If you want a Spirit Walker build where your wolves do the fighting while you control the battlefield, this one is definitely worth watching. What's up guys, RNGenius here. Today we're going over Wild Protector Spirit Walker in Path of Exile 2. This build is all about minion damage, wolf scaling, Spirit Walker utility, curse support, defensive layers, and strong army style gameplay. Your core setup uses Wild Protector, a Marian Wolf, Wolf Pack, Spirit Vessel, Blasphemy, Freezing Mark, Refutation, Discipline, and Tame Beast. The idea is simple. You summon and empower your wolves. Use Spirit Walker tools to keep your setup active. Apply curses and marks for extra damage. Then let your minions overwhelm enemies while you stay mobile and safe. For the full build guide, check the description below. Now let's break down why this build works. Still grinding for currency in Path of Exile 2? With Elixir, you can skip the grind and jump straight into the fun. Get Path of Exile 2 currency, powerful items, and boosting services, all delivered quickly and securely. No stress, no wasted time, just progress. Elixir is trusted, US-based, and backed by 24/7 customer support, so you're always covered, whether you're pushing endgame, min-maxing your build, or preparing for your next big boss fight. Elixir has what you need. Use code RNGenius for a discount on your order. Stop farming, start dominating. Check link in the description. The biggest reason to play Wild Protector Spirit Walker is how safe and consistent the gameplay feels. Instead of standing directly in danger and trying to face tank every enemy yourself, this build lets your wolves and minions take control of the fight. Your minions create pressure, body block enemies, chase targets, and keep damage going even while you reposition. That makes the build very comfortable for mapping, bossing, and dangerous encounters. Overall, this build is perfect for players who want a safer minion playstyle with strong map coverage, constant pressure, and a very thematic Spirit Walker identity. If you enjoy commanding wolves, controlling fights from a safe distance, and watching your army overwhelm enemies, Wild Protector Spirit Walker is absolutely worth trying. Wild Protector is one of the main Spirit Walker ascendancy tools of the build. It supports the minion-focused identity and helps the build feel more aggressive, durable, and consistent. With Muster, Rapid Attacks, Rage, Minion Splash, and Loyalty, it becomes a strong part of your damage and pressure setup. As Marian Wolf is one of your key wolf summons, it gives the build more minion presence and adds constant damage while you move and reposition. Supported by Muster, Rapid Attacks, Rage, Minion Splash, and Loyalty, it becomes a reliable source of pack pressure. Wolf Pack is another major part of the build. This gives the build its wolf army identity and helps your minions overwhelm enemies with numbers and constant attacks. With Katha's Brilliance, Rage, Minion Splash, and Romira's Requital, Wolf Pack becomes an important damage layer. Spirit Vessel is a key support tool. It helps fuel the Spirit Walker setup and supports your overall minion playstyle with extra utility. The build also uses Oil Barrage, Devour, Muster, Fork, and Loyalty inside the Spirit Vessel setup, giving it more interaction and pressure. Blasphemy is your curse support, with Ritualistic Curse, Magnified Area, Diala's Desire, and Temporal Chains. It helps weaken enemies and gives the build better control during mapping and boss fights. Freezing Mark is your mark skill. It helps you focus priority targets and gives extra value against rares, elites, and bosses. With Charged Mark, Mark for Death, Uruk's Smelting, Eternal Mark, and Efficiency, it becomes an important single-target support tool. Refutation gives active support and extra utility. With Prolonged Duration, Cooldown Recovery, Rapid Casting, Uhtred's Right, and Efficiency, it becomes smoother to use during fights. The gameplay is simple. Let your wolves fight while you stay safe and control the battlefield. While mapping, your minions move ahead, attack packs, and clear enemies with splash damage. Your job is to keep moving, stay behind your wolves, and use your support skills when tougher enemies appear. For rares and elites, use Freezing Mark to focus the target, keep your curse pressure active with Blasphemy, and let your wolves stack damage. For bosses, keep your minions attacking, maintain Freezing Mark, and focus on dodging mechanics. You do not need to stand still or face tank because your damage continues while you reposition. The main rhythm is simple. Summon and empower your wolves, mark dangerous enemies, keep curses active, and let your Spirit Walker army overwhelm everything. Keep your wolf and minion setup active as much as possible. Use freezing mark on rares, elites, and bosses for better focused damage. Stay close enough for blasphemy to apply curse pressure, but do not stand directly in danger. Prioritize minion damage, minion attack speed, spirit, energy shield, resistances, and defensive layers. Use positioning to let your minions engage first. Do not play like a melee build. Let your wolves take the front line while you control the fight from behind. Make sure your defensive tools are ready before dangerous boss phases. And most importantly, keep moving. The build is strongest when your minions are attacking while you stay safe and manage the battlefield. League Start gets a 4 out of 5. The build has strong safety and minion progression, but it feels better once your wolf setup, spirit tools, and support gems are online. Bossing gets a 4 out of 5. Your wolves give consistent damage and strong uptime, but boss damage depends on keeping your minions active and your mark applied. Mapping gets a 5 out of 5. Multiple minions, splash damage, curse pressure, and safe movement make mapping very smooth and comfortable. Scaling gets a 5 out of 5. The build scales very well with minion damage, minion attack speed, spirit investment, curse support, better gear, and stronger defensive layers. The biggest strength of this build is safety. Your minions take the front line while you focus on movement and survival. Another major strength is mapping. With multiple wolves and splash damage, the build can clear packs smoothly without forcing you into dangerous melee range. The build also has great theme and identity. If you want a true Spirit Walker beast build, this setup feels exactly like that. On the downside, you rely heavily on your minions. If your minion uptime, positioning, or support setup is weak, the build can feel slower. Bossing also requires good target focus because you want freezing mark active and your wolves attacking the correct enemy. And like most minion builds, it gets much better with proper investment into minion stats and survivability. But once the setup is online, Wild Protector Spirit Walker feels safe, thematic, and very satisfying. Wild Protector Spirit Walker is a powerful, minion-focused build for players who want to command wolves, stay safe, and overwhelm enemies with constant beast pressure. It has smooth mapping, reliable damage uptime, strong safety, and excellent scaling through minion investment. This build is perfect if you enjoy letting your army do the fighting while you manage curses, marks, positioning, and defensive tools. It may not be the flashiest one-shot build, but it makes up for that with comfort, consistency, and a very strong Spirit Walker fantasy. If you want a wolf army build that feels safe, powerful, and fun in patch 0.5, Wild Protector Spirit Walker is absolutely worth trying. For the full build guide, check the description below. If you enjoyed this build guide, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Path of Exile content. And let me know in the comments what build should I feature next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.